Cornerstone's mission statement starts with probably the most important part of why we even exist, and it reads, because of the transforming love of Jesus Christ, Cornerstone exists to encourage relationships, awaken hope, and promote opportunities so that individuals in a community flourish. Relationships are the key to everything that we do here. Without the relationships, people can get jobs, they can get a new budget, all of that, but what happens when a crisis hits tomorrow? Where do they go? Where do they turn? And we know it's because of Christ and through life-giving relationships that we see progress sustained. We see change that isn't just for a moment and fleeting.
The relationships at Cornerstone, they're personal and they're real.
Cornerstone is family. It's building a foundation to where your feet are completely solid, and that no matter what goes on in your life, they're there to help build positive relationships, to help you grow.
This is a unique organization in that they're really focused on partnering and building relationships with the community that they serve. And a lot of times that's messier, more awkward, harder, but it's also really valuable.
Students or clients are paired with mentors, or we call them champions or allies, but it's just life-giving relationships.
Our allies were just phenomenal. They were excellent. They helped us, they gave us support, they texted us during the week. They, just reached out above and beyond.
Barbara is just great. She's a believer, and so I would say that was something that was special for me, was being able to learn from her and her faith. Even though we come from different backgrounds and are in different situations, we had that commonality.
The first week I met Jeremy, she told me about Zoe, and I have a 4-year-old, and so that kind of hit hard of the challenges.
And once it came time for my daughter to have surgery, she was there. She was there for the surgery, she was there for the aftercare, and for any type of encouragement that I needed, she was there for me. The relationship with this woman was extremely extraordinary.
Having somebody that she felt like cared and checked in mattered for her. And that's really powerful in somebody's life. Mine too.
And to help someone who has been maybe told for decades, you don't belong, you can't do this, you'll never amount to anything, to speak life into that person, for that person to see, wow, maybe I can be something, maybe I'm not alone.
It's neat to see students realize that their gifts are also job skills and that they have those gifts. And just have to kind of put together the pieces of how they can translate that into assets that you can put onto a resume.
And it's been life-changing for us, and I see the progress.
Now you've got a relationship, now you've got hope, and then you present that person with opportunities. What we fail to see is that when someone has no hope and they're all alone, they don't take advantage of those opportunities because they don't see those opportunities as being for them. Those are for someone else, or they can't even imagine those are attainable.
Cornerstone is just special. I really truly believe that here, being involved at Cornerstone, it gives me the opportunity to actually do God's work.
That this is where God is working. It's not in our churches necessarily, while He is there and He is working in different things there, but this is where the rubber meets the road, really, and its impact on people's lives every day.
When you have been told by a community of loving people that you were created with value because you were created in the image of God, not because of what you do and what you can accomplish, simply because you're made in His image. And someone says, I believe in you and I'm going to be here, I'm not leaving you. Here's an opportunity, let's go get it. We see exciting things happen, and not every story is a success, but success doesn't always look like somebody getting a job. Sometimes success is simply that person realizing they're not alone. And 5 years from now, we may see them get a job. It might be a slow journey, but we're committed to that long journey.
There's always this place across the street with a cross in the yard that I know people are gonna sometimes, question, well, what's going on over there? Cornerstone is everything that they say they are. They're here to help. It's hope.